Hey, what's going on guys? It is Last here and welcome to the 8th episode of our Road to Glory. We are working our way to the World Cup victory with our South American squad. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then go check out the fifashop.co.uk and use my code LA5TY to get yourself a nice 5% discount. Links down below in the description, and if this video can hit 2,000 likes, it'll be absolutely amazing. So we're into the final then. And we come up against this guy with his 81 rated squad. He has got Andros Townsend, he's got Dries Mertens, he's got Pirlo, he's got Benteke, and a whole host of very, very good European players. When I saw it, I was a bit worried. I am when I go into every match, apparently. I think I say that every time. But early on, he tested out my goalkeeper with that crossing in from Mertens up against Benteke, and it was just very difficult to get anywhere near it. We do go 1-0 up with little Oscar. It turns out he's been an absolute record signing for this club. Hernandez was good, but Oscar seems to be a little bit better. We try and get a couple of goals in the lead by taking that header right there, but it just doesn't quite happen. This guy, very, very solid on the dribbling. I couldn't really get near him, and at this point he plays the ball in, and what a header that is. I couldn't do anything about it, and he gets back into the match. We go into that half-time break in the final, and we are drawing 1-1. We've had the majority of the possession, but shots-wise, he's been far on top. Then this happens. I hate the deflections, man. They go straight to the opposition's player every time. It's like the game wants them to score from it. And then this guy just started absolutely applying the pressure, and unfortunately for me, I couldn't quite handle it. He plays a lovely ball through to Townsend right there. And what can I do against this? This was a lovely, lovely strike into the bottom of the net. And I'm 3-1 down in the final. We try and get back into it by a little chip over the goalkeeper, but we can't quite do anything. And then when we do take a shot, I accidentally pressed LB, which meant, well, we chipped it at the goalkeeper basically. Then this happens. Inside of the post we hit. We then take a shot. Keeper saves it. We then try and get the rebound. Joe hits the shot and he volleys it, and he just dinks it over the bar, and that is how the game's gonna end, unfortunately. A hat-trick for Andros Townsend in the final means we do lose, but for getting this far, we do get 7,500 coins, which is great, and we're also going to award ourselves 5 packs just for getting to the final. Now, also based on how many goals we score, we'll open a pack, so in total, we are going to open up 6 packs today, and the first couple, we don't really get anyone, and then this one rolls around, pack number 3, and as you can see, we do pull ourselves a Manuel Neuer, 86 rated goalkeeper. He can go straight into the squad of the Europeans that we will go on to straight after these packs, I believe. We also pick up an 84 rated Huntelaar, should be a pretty good player on this game, and then a Victor and a Nocerino, but not really the greatest players. Neuer's a great pick, to be honest, but then the rest of the packs are not too great. We got a duplicate Santi Cazorla right there. I've really enjoyed this squad, the South Americans. You know, we've done really well. We've had Joe, who's been great on performance, and Dario Moreno as well. I probably should have used him in the final because he's been our best player stats-wise in this game. So we're going to get rid of these players. And we're going to go back to Europe, and we're going to try and build a really great European squad. As you can see, we're doing it in super speed mode right here because, you know what, it doesn't need, you don't need to see all of this. I'll show you the team fully in a second. But the strikers had a little bit of a deliberation of which final striker to put in, and we end up going with Max Cruz right there. Is it Max Cruz? I can't remember. It's Cruz and Mandzukic up front, and this is the squad that we finally go with. Jesus Navas on the right, Xavi at CDM, Mata on the left, Company in CDM, in centre back even, Neuer in goal, and it looks to be a really solid squad. So we go into our first game of the group with this European. We're going on a cut run with the Europe boys, and we come up against this, a very sort of, a fairly similar looking squad to mine. He's got some high rated players, he's got like Jordi Alba, he's got Company, and stuff like that, and he was actually quite a good player. Early on in the game, we do go 1-0 down to a diving header, and yeah, well, what am I going to do apart from try and get back into the game? Cruz unluckily hits the post with that little dink right there, and that was quite nice. We then do get a header with Mandzukic, and he's great in the air, so of course he was going to stick that one away. 1-1 in under 10 minutes. We then get through here with Juan Mata. He takes that half volley and the keeper manages to save right there. And then we find ourselves down the left wing with Mata. He whips it in and Cruz sticks it in the back of the net. 2-1 to us. We have come from behind in order What did I just say? In order to get back into the lead right there. And then unfortunately we can't go further ahead due to some good goalkeeping from his keeper. In the half-time break we've had the majority of the game, but there's been a lot of shots for each team in this game. He then gets through with Nelson Oliveira and sticks it in the back of the net quite early on in the second half. And that levels the game up. It takes until the 79th minute for us to get a chance with Cruz, who sticks it in the back of the net. We completely juked his defender right there, and we win the game 3-2. Wasn't really much going on in the second half. That's the only reason why I've just shown you just the goals that went in. So in our player pack today, we end up getting ourselves a duplicate Cruncher. That's no good. We don't want that. We discard that. Second pack, we get ourselves a Palacio, which is not bad, and also an Alberto Moreno, who looks to be a target for Liverpool if he hasn't already signed. I don't know. He may have done. Let me know in the comments section down below. We get ourselves a Voldemort or John Joe Shelby, whatever you like to call him. And then the final pack, or no, second to last pack, we get nobody really again. And then the final pack, we end up getting, yet again, absolutely nobody. But our squad is looking pretty strong, I'm not going to lie. Why would you need to add any more players to this squad? We've got some great players. I don't really like Matter out on the left mid, so we're going to replace him with Schürrle. I just think Schürrle's stats look so much better. He's 4 ratings lower, yet his stats appear to be better to me. So that's the only change we're going to make to our starting 11. It looks pretty solid, really. You know, I love Schürrle, I love Navas, Cazorla, Mandzukic, great players on this game, and a rock solid centre-back partnership in Hummels and company. So if you've enjoyed the video, guys, please do smash a like on it. That'd be awesome, and we will continue with our group stage games next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.